Hey everyone, April here, and we have another Transformers Legacy figure to look at, and this time it's Autobot Nightprowler. So he has a deluxe class figure, part of the original Legacy line, so this thing is pretty old by now. And he's actually just a redeco of a War for Cybertron Kingdom Cheetor. Now, even though he is based on Cheetor, except for a different color scheme, he's actually not part of Beast Wars. He was supposed to be part of G1, but never released until they came out with this figure. And that's about all the information I have about that. But I thought he was cool looking, so I wanted to get him. Here we just see more people. Got like RC, Rodimus Prime, or not Rodimus Prime, that'd be Hot Rod. Yeah. And then you just have a close-up of him here, and an even bigger close-up. Go to the back, 20 steps, and that's pretty cool, not bad. I do like the look of it, so yeah, well, let's go ahead and get it open, and then we can take a closer look. Well, here he is. So let's look at the directions. So it has that Legacy blue, really good looking directions, nothing faded, picture's nice and big, and it shouldn't be a problem putting this together, hopefully. And then for his weapon, he comes with a tail whip. It's just his tail that becomes a weapon. And it fits nicely in his hand. The only thing I have a problem with about this is, because the tail is painted, I'm worried the more you put it in, it's going to start taking the paint off. Especially the black, since the whole thing is this kind of a tannish brown color. But the black I'm sure will come off, since that's just painted on top of it. And yeah, so the more you put it in, the more I think it's gonna scratch off. So I like the head, I like the colors. Looks pretty cool. The only thing that's weird is if you turn it to the side, his head like sticks out. It's like just the very back of it is what's on there. It's a little hinge. Now I always think it's so strange when I got him, which was a long time. He was actually a shelf warmer. Him, and I can't remember, there was a bunch of them at the time when I bought him that were on shelves for, jeez, it seems like months. But Nightprowler here, yeah, I like the colors. He's got this kind of a yellow, kind of like a dull yellow. I don't know, all over and then down there. And he's got this, I wouldn't call it tan, like a tannish gray color. But I like those red eyes on the beast form there, while his eyes are actually a light green. Another thing I don't like about this too much is the hands. Like, they had to do that, but this piece attached to it, I get it. It's for the transformation, but I don't care about that. I also don't like the back legs. Just, they're all over like they move around too much by accident. But, I mean, it still looks nice. I just wish, I don't know. Just not my cup of tea. But it does look great, especially like around the legs here. These pieces make it look more machine than anything. I do enjoy that. Pretty cool figure. There are some things about it that are like, he doesn't have much mobility or articulation. That's a shame. But yeah, it's so weird about this one because he was made for the G1 continuity, but he's just a different color scheme of one from Beast Wars. I don't know why they just didn't have him for Beast Wars line, because I can't think of many G1 bots that have a beast form. I mean, I'm not like all knowledgeable about Transformers or anything like that, but I just can't think of any. I know there's Dinobots. I know that. But, yeah. Whatever, I guess. So, I guess we can go over some articulation with him. Like I said, there's not going to be much here. The head, it can move all the way around, but you have to kind of tilt his head up to do it, or else it's not going to clear this piece around the neck. So we can go around, and then you can only look up. No side to side, no down, not even a little bit of a wiggle. Go to the arms, same thing, you're not going to get much out of this. because he has the thigh part of the beast mode here. That's like it going down, same thing. It gets in the way, and these don't turn, so you can't like turn it at the same time. They only flap in and out. His arm can go up. It looked kind of weird because he can go past 90, but because it's not at the actual shoulder, it's offset, it looks weird. And around that spot, that's also where we get the twist. And then we go for the elbows. Now the elbow can go past 90, and then the hands, the weird hands with that, can go all the way around. Now the waist. The waist is another part that not as impressed as other figures. He can only go 90 degrees in either direction. And it has to be something inside that's causing that, because if you look, there's nothing at all on the outside that would prevent it from turning. Just weird. The only times I've ever come across them not being able to turn all the way is because like their alt mode pieces were in the way, preventing him from turn. But oh well. Let's get the arms out of the way so we can go a bit farther down to the legs. You can do a 180. Now, I kind of like the feel of his doing that because you get here in this tension. I like that. I don't know why, I just do. But he can go forward and back, not so much because he's got that back here. And you could go out maybe, yeah, and get it to go up, but then he just looks like he's dancing. We get the twist right above the knee. And then we get the knees. And he can do not quite a 90. Put that back. Then we get the feet. Now the feet can go inward. And then they can go forward and back. I do like the figure. I just wish... I don't know. I gotta get the I forgot already the one he's based off of. The one from War for Cybertron. Yeah. That's all I can say, because I can't remember. Cheetor? Yeah, Cheetor. But I'm going to transform him, and then we'll take a look at that. And here's Nightprowler in his, what is it, a cheetah, jaguar? I think it's a jaguar, actually, form. Very cool. I actually have a hard time deciding what I want to do with, like, him, or even, Beast War characters. Do I want to keep them in their alternate forms, or robot forms? I think I'm still going to go with robot form. Only the Dinobots I keep in their other alt forms. But, pretty cool figure. So, it has some articulation to it. Oh, and the things I thought that were shoulder pieces, they're part of the breastplate area. Yeah, so the head can't move, unfortunately. Kind of the same, but you can move his mouth. There we go. Boop. And then we got the legs. These things can move all the way around. Then we got down here. And then we get the little feet flappies. And it's like that for all four of them. The tail does not move, which I kind of wish it would. I mean, it's a tail. It should be able to move around. But the body does a pretty good job hiding robot pieces. Now, if you turn it over, I mean, you see his hands there, but like this, you really won't notice. Pretty good. And it was easy to put together. Didn't have any problems with it. That's good. I do love those red eyes. Alright, well that's just been my review of Transformers Legacy Autobot Nightprowler. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below. And as always, you all have yourselves a good one, and I will see you later.